Hey, this is Tyler with T-Jack Survival. We're getting ready to go fishing, and I'm going to use a prototype that I got from Mikhail, who runs emberlit.com. So let me discuss this really quickly. This is a prototype hand kit. He has some plastic ones that he's made, and he's soon going to be putting out a plastic one. Basically, it's a handle that you can hold on like this, and your hand goes in the center, and as you get ready to cast it, you'll spin it around with this and then let it go. And as soon as you're ready to go, you just let go of that and the line comes off. So it's got a nice slope there. It's got a slope right here in the center. And it's just a really, really smart kit. I've used a couple variants of this a few times. Oh, here's another one. Yeah. So here's the plastic one. That smoke decided to shift on me here. There we go. Here's a plastic version. Here's the original wood prototype. And you can tell there's a little bit of size change. And I'm not exactly sure what he's going to do in the final production of this, but it's really handy because it's small, it's tight. You can throw that in your pocket, just wrap it up and hook it on there. And to cast it again, I'll show you when I get out there, but you just hold on to it like this with your pointy finger right there, okay? Put a little weight, you just swing underneath and throw. So right when you throw out, let go with this, and it goes, and if you only wanted to go so far, like for instance, you accidentally almost cast across the creek to the other side, just put your finger on there, it'll stop unraveling and it'll stop the weight and drop it right where you want. So it gives you casting control that is just unbelievable for a little hand device. I'm going to try a yo-yo trap in the jungle. I don't always have success with it in Utah because a lot of the stuff I'm catching is predatory instead of looking for food. Anyway, let's see how... We've been using this thing, it casts really well. It's a great little setup. It takes a second to get used to, but once you get used to it, you can cast it pretty straight and really controlled. I'll try to do this again while the camera's on. Turn and cast. Drops right where you want it. So it's a cooler rig. I'm going to drop the camera and fish, but you get the point. It's a great little handheld kit, and I definitely recommend it. This will make good bait. That's funny. You caught that with that reel?
Yeah.
Let's see that. Get step back a little bit.
Here you go.
The biggest fish in the Amazon. Epicness. Well done.
Here, we'll make it look bigger. There we go.
There you go. Get it really close to the camera.
Yeah.
Really big, even though now your hands are big. It makes good bait, he says.
Yeah.
Good for piranha.
Muy bueno.
Nice. You caught that with that little
yeah, I caught it with
little
the prototype of the plastic hand fishing tool here.
What's it like casting that thing?
It's pretty easy.
Fairly intuitive?
Yeah. Yep.
Super simple? I'm gonna carry one in my backpack, or my pack from now on, man. It's just a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Mikhail was using these in the Uintas, and he was just pulling brook trout out of every little creek we walked by, and I was like, dude, I gotta get one of those. They don't have to carry an entire fishing kit. Show them up close what that little thing looks like. I don't know what brand it is, or yeah, no, that's cool. Show them the fish. Kind of wondering what kind of fish it is. There you go, Mikhail. First Amazon fish caught on your prototype. And it's so little. That's funny. That's hilarious. Okay, we need to. Okay, so I set my yo-yo trap down here, Joe and I, and the Matisse set the trap over here, so we gotta go check it, see what's in it. This has been like 20 minutes, so not a long amount of time. Check this out. Woo! I don't know what that is, but we got it.
Oh, it's a lungfish, I think.
It's a lungfish?
It's one of the ones that lives in the mud, I think.
It could be. Like some goby or something. He's got like some peeling skin though. I don't know how healthy he's looking. You just stop spinning. That is pretty darn cool. It had some snake on it. Chunk of little snake. So I'm gonna put that back in there and see what we can do. I wanted to put it out on a tree to pull it straight up, but evidently just putting the yo-yo trap on the bank and letting it reel into the bank works just as fine. The problem with the fish here is when you're standing here making noise or talking or moving through the light, they're gone. So if you set up a yo-yo trap and come back in, man, this no joke, this has been 15 minutes is all. We set the yo-yo trap up and come back and you're good to go. It's gonna take a lot of these in a pot to feed you, but hey, you know, there's one. All right, man, you pulled another one out.
Yeah, this one's much more sizable.
These little white fish.
Yeah, they've got some kind of little spike on there, or a little spot.
Little spot?
The gills.
Yeah, that thing's gonna mess up your line.
Yeah, oh. Here we go.
Very nice. Caught it with that handfish. You literally just used a hook.
Yeah, literally. Well, it's a little teeny tiny fly.
Oh, it's a little fly. Gotcha.
You know.
That's a good idea. Does it sink?
No, it just stays on the top.
Yeah.
I did throw a little tiny piece of that other fish on there.
That's awesome.
Here we go. There it is.
Kicking your butt.
Yes, it is. Anyway, got dinner.
Nice.
Now we just need a few more.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 more. Like 30 more.
30 more. Feed 17 people.
Nice. Alright, so I set the yo-yo trap up again. It's hanging right there in the tree. There's been fish jumping right here, and Jason's also pulled a couple of whitefish out of the spot right here using just a little fly. Evidently, like fishing flies that sink kind of like nymphs tend to do the trick. They're doing really well. We caught something on a little piece of snake earlier, and I'm using the same piece of bait again on this yo-yo trap. So we're gonna walk away and let it do its thing. When we're out of the road, then the fish tend to bite a little bit more. Let's see those teeth. Oh, one more time. Standing here in the mud. There's some serious teeth. That's like piranha teeth. Man. Very nice. We're in the jungle with Bushcraft Global and Tops Knives. We give him a little knife. It's called the Lioness. We're gonna let him gut a fish with it, and he can keep it. So anyway. Okay, guys, this is the Tops Knives Lioness, and it's a gotta pull hard. Tell me just to pull real hard. Oop.
Pero es muy duro. No tengo bolsa en la mano. Ah.
Solo agarra el dedo y empújalo adelante.
There we go.
Lo empuja con el...
It's got some grip to it.
Para abajo, eso.
Sí, sí, mira.
Pero es duro. Para abajo, empújalo.
There we go. Anyway, it's a great little skinner. So we're gonna let him try it out on this jungle fish. Now, Jason caught this jungle fish earlier on one of the prototypes from Emberlit, and the things are scaly. Like, they're really, really scaly, and they've got some serious teeth on them. So yeah, that's just cutting right through there really quick. Yeah, nice descaler.
It's also good for old men, so if it's not hard, this is hard enough.
I've never seen him do that before. But that makes sense, it's to help cook it.
You know how much cost this?
Well, I'm learning a new way to process fish here. Hey, he's splitting the side so that it'll cook better, or what?
Yeah, he's chunking it up.
Yeah?
He doesn't take the scale. Well, you might take the scales off just a little bit.
Yeah, he descaled it.
He chunks it up so you can eat it with bones.
Yeah.
Because they're so small, the bones.
So he's gonna eat the bones and everything? Muy bien.
We are gonna eat the bones. We'll probably make it into a stew.
Yeah, let's do a soup.
Yeah.
Or he wraps it in a leaf. You want him to wrap it?
Whatever he wants to do.
See? Now he's gonna wrap it in a leaf.
Let's see that guy. I tore that fish right up.
Put it down here so it's not next to my gut.
Next to your white belly, it's too late. This is recording.
Oh no.
Damage has been done.
I'm sorry, internet.
You and me and everyone else. All right, where'd it go?
Jeez, this is the first time I've seen cops do that.
That's it.
No, there's some...
We need to kill a caiman with it. That'd be epic.
Okay,
Yep.
he's
Yes, very nice.
Someone should tell Pedro that you need to try this.
Nice. I gotta go over here. Okay, Pedro. You got a leaf?
Pedro's gonna be boiling this leaf
I don't want this.
or cooking this this fish. What kind of fish?
Sabaleta.
Sabaleta.
With a C or S?
With a-
Pabaleta?
Sabaleta.
Savaleta.
como un sábalo pequeño.
Is that a plantain leaf?
En la plata tenemos el sábalo.
That's a leaf.
It's gonna be good for butt wiping later. Wow, this is gonna be awesome. Feel that.
Is it slick?
I think it's just slick enough.
Yeah.
If you like, never mind. I'm not gonna get into this
It's
conversation.
like plastic.
Yeah, that did not take nothing off of you. Better use to cook it instead of wiping your hiney. All right, Joe. Okay. What's cool down here is the way that they make their fire. It's something that's new to me. I've always burnt logs in half, but when they put their fire together with the ends, it kind of holds the fire because everything's so wet, and I thought that was really cool. Ends up being a little more effective.
I think they call it like an Apache star or council fire
Yeah.
style. That's like star where they just put
Well,
a
it
little
kind of
bit
makes a great spot because you can just put your pot right on top of it, and all the heat's kind of contained and reflects itself so it doesn't go out.
fish tamale.
Yeah.
It's made by people who live like 10,000 years in the jungle.
Yeah.
And
They probably got it down.
with minimum.
Say that one more time.
Those people who did this, they live like 10,000 years in the jungle. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they worked all the kinks and bugs out.
Yeah, they're incredible.
Nice. That brings a point too, you know, when it comes to designs of stuff like knives and tools. I really hate when someone takes a local, an indigenous design and it completely changes it. It kills me. The only thing I think you should be doing to an indigenous design is adding modern day technology to the creation of it. The design should stay the same.
Yeah, definitely, because they're proven. I mean,
Yeah, they're proven. They're all the kinks are worked out.
yeah.
All right, so he's moving this. Wow, that smoke's chasing me. So that might be something to try in a wet environment, is just put your fire right in the middle, add those log ends, and it kind of dries the log out as it goes along, and kind of push it in and keep going. Muy bueno, Pedro.
Huh?
Muy bien.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pedro, tienes que mantener el cuchillo seco porque es una...
Bejuto de agua.
Sí. Cuando usted no encuentra aguas, usted busca este para beber.
Llama?
Bejuco de agua.
Bejuto de agua.
De agua.
That means the water vine or the vine of water.
Entonces se corta un pedazo rápido.
You're right with me, it comes out fast.
Voy a cortar acá.
Can we film this?
Yep.
You got it? You watching?
Hey, grab it.
Table.
Toma, toma.
Yeah, just hold your mouth under it. It's pretty good, huh?
The proper one, how much comes out?
Yeah.
Little tang to it.
As long as any vine is,
Keep under there, guys. I want some.
Bejuco de agua.
as long
Es
as
para una persona.
the water that comes out isn't bubbly, isn't very very acrid, or doesn't burn your hands, it's okay to drink.
Not bubbly, not acrid, which is acidic.
Y tiene que cortarlo en
very
dos
good.
pedazos rápido.
You have to cut it very quick. You have to cut it low and then high, quick.
Para que el
The
agua no
quicker you
sube.
do it, that stops the capillary action.
¿Qué quieres probar?
No filter needed.
Estas son medicinas, también limpia los riñones.
Close to a
Los
jet.
riñones. Medicina limpia los riñones.
Pero mi liver,
No,
necesito mi liver para el alcohol.
El hígado lo limpia también.
no, solo los riñones.
Todos los riñones.
Yo quiero limpiarse el hígado.
Yo necesito
¿Quieres probar?
limpiarse el hígado. Sí.
What's he saying?
Ya, y pum.
It helps clear out your kidneys.
Helps clear out your kidneys.
And,
Okay.
Este da
this
para
is one of the reasons why
para una
indigenous
persona.
don't need a lot of water bottles and stuff.
Because they can just get this.
Yeah.
No, they
Same
just drink.
works in the U.S. too. I
Don't
mean,
they just drink out of the river?
that as well? But if there's no river or something, they can use this as well.
Yeah.
Like for instance, when we were walking and there was no river when we were in the swamp, a lot of these grow everywhere. You can see it's kind of like a peely vine, peeled.
Yeah.
It's not pretty. It's a ugly vine. With
Big
a little
brown.
bit of peels. Looks like a tourist.
El
It's
agua
been here too
sube.
long.
Yeah.
Tú debes cortarlo rápido en dos pedazos.
The same rules apply in the U.S. You can use like a muscadine
El agua
vine or
sube
something along
rápido
that.
y
Yeah.
tú no recoges nada.
I was wondering when I put my camp underneath it because there's another one right above me right here.
Yeah,
So it's a two
Yeah.
chunk.
that's good. No.
You have to do it quick
Same vine.
because if you
Right underneath my.
the water vine will actually
That's why I
water
didn't.
up there for
That's
good
why I
luck.
didn't chop it.
suck it up.
Mira, mira, aquí no hay.
Pardon?
They could have. Because I was.
Low or abajo?
Middle.
Primero abajo y arriba.
Okay, yeah.
High.
First.
Cut it low and then cut it high to stop the capillary action.
Mira, aquí no sale porque el agua ya
Backwards of what
subió.
you would think.
See, like he was saying right now.
He doesn't do it, but normally you can just notch it up top too. You don't have to cut the whole thing, and it'll release all the capillary action. For most vines,
So cut the bottom and then knife it?
using knife as well.
What do you mean? Okay, cut the bottom and then put
Cut
it
the
in.
bottom,
No water coming
and then you have a choice of either cutting the top or just hitting it with your machete just once and cutting it.
So that it
There, and all the way through.
makes a little. Okay, cool. And that'll probably get more water. Yeah.
Well, I think actually cutting it completely gets more water, but if it's like a really big vine, it takes you a few cuts. It's okay.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I'm doing that with.
You're good.
my mouth.